Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Terence Crawford's only willing to fight Canelo Alvarez. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Brian Bomac McIntyre, Terence Crawford's trainers, went on the Boxing Voice where they asked him a question. What dollar amount would it take to get Terence Crawford to fight David Benavidez or Jaime Munguia? And he said, hell no. No dollar amount. He's not willing to fight either one of those guys, David Benavidez or Jaime Munguia. He states that he's only willing to fight Canelo Alvarez, and the reason why he's willing to fight Canelo Alvarez is because he sees something he can exploit and feel like he can beat Canelo. But as far as David and Jaime Munguia, he's not interested, and there's no amount of money that's going to entice Terence Crawford in stepping in the ring against those two opponents. Now, the only problem that I have with this is, David Benavidez, Jaime Munguia, both of these guys are big fighters. Both of these guys fight at 168. And so, you see that it doesn't make sense to expect Terence Crawford to fight anybody that high up. I have no problem with that. That's not his weight class. He should not be fighting there. But with that being said, you should not be trying to fight Canelo Alvarez if you're not willing to fight all the other top contenders in the division. If you're not willing to fight those guys, you can't just jump into the money fight of the division. And we know what he sees about a Canelo Alvarez fight. It's not something that he can exploit. It's not feeling that he can beat him, because for years he stated that Canelo was too big and he can't go up there and fight him. The only thing that's changed is the fact that Bud Crawford is desperate for another massive payday, and Canelo Alvarez is the only fighter in boxing that can offer him the biggest payday of his career. So that's the only thing that he sees that he likes about Canelo, is a massive payday. Canelo Alvarez is more skilled and talented than both Munguia and Benavidez, more dangerous in a harder fight than any of those guys for Bud Crawford. But the fact that he's not willing to fight anybody else in the division except for Canelo, it tells you this is only about a payday and not about legacy or greatness.